Previously on the Retro Labs Monte Carlo Rallye. I am back in France. My car is fixed and I'm now going to return to England. Special Stage 2 would see us driving the Prades Astia, Col Du Vasson, Route de Guillemets and Col de la Cayolle while on our way to our destination of Barcelonnette. I was running low on batteries for my cameras and decided to save them for a road we'll be driving later in this video, but I thought these roads were still worth sharing, so here are some highlights of the Prades Astia and Route de Guillemets. Cameras are recording for the next stage. It will be the Col de la Cayolle or the Col de Cayolle, something like that. I chose to use all the cameras on this one rather than one before is because this one looks like it does have the possibility of being literally the best road I've ever driven on. So, judging from Google Earth, that is. So that's why I've saved the pictures. Somewhere to my right, or maybe forwards and right at the moment, is the Col Du Vasson, the road that we drove on the way down, like the highest road in Europe as well. See, this is nice already. I thought about driving that road again on the way back, but I thought it's best to do lots of different roads rather than the same road over and over again.
Col de la Cayolle has a maximum elevation of 7,631 feet and follows the border between the departments of Alpes-Maritimes and Alpes-de-Haute-Provence in France.
So we've just gone back into the Mercantour National Park, which we've been in a couple of times on the trip. Once, obviously, Col Du Vasson, that dodgy fort that we went to, the Char d'Arthion place. I think that Pelion, which we drove past, I think that was in there. Nice wildlife. I swear this road, this sat-nav thinks I'm on a different road. There you go. Surface quality at the moment not that great. Bit bumpy, doesn't look bumpy. Maybe I ain't got a puncture or something stupid. Ooh, this. Don't think they're big enough to damage my wheel. That's best to avoid them anyway with my luck. That tree. Pretty mental looking tree there. snow again. Nice. Nice snow there. Look at that, nice. Those blue flowers. Super rare, they're everywhere. This is it, this is the bit I was talking about. The Col de la Cayolle, or maybe Col de Cayolle. Visibility is reasonably good.
This was also when my exterior camera ran out of batteries.
Yeah, lots of cyclists there.
Turn right on D902. Drive 15 miles on D902.
It's going to be a bit tricky. Okay, visibility is not as good as I was hoping. Surface is quite bumpy. Look at that. French start telling you to slow down, maybe you are going too quick. I'm not doing a speed limit yet still. This bit's nice and smooth, hopefully they're resurfacing the rest of it. It's a lot better now that it's nice and smooth. Widen out a bit. So narrow a cyclist can obstruct. Popular one with the cyclists. I've seen as many as this on any road. I'm in Cambridge.
Apparently the Col de la Cayolle was so busy because it's part of a popular loop to see cyclists also riding the Col des Champs and the Col de Alos.
Rocks being taken out them barriers. Surface that middle bit. Not as bad this bit though. Hopefully nothing important. Do it on purpose, don't they? Get the f way. target time was, this looks different, alright, 3 o'clock. It is now 3 past 3. So that's pretty good. Okay, so here we are on the edge of Barcelonnette. The roads have been nice. This is the end of all the roads from the adventure. All there's left to do now is to head back to the train station. If I take toll roads, it's 10.5 hours, and it's currently 3, so that's what, 1 in the morning. That's not too bad, is it? Or if I don't take toll roads, quite a lot longer. I'll check that now. I hope you've enjoyed watching. If you've enjoyed watching, then make sure you subscribe and like the video. Alright, thank you very much.
The final stage from the Retrolabs Monte Carlo Rallye got a score of 60 points. The score of 60 points puts this stage into a tied 10th place on our adventure leaderboard. But the score is not enough to place the route onto our overall leaderboard. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed these videos, please share them with your friends and subscribe so you don't miss the next adventure from the Retrolabs.